Thug's first song on his new album, Ninja, like, I wasn't going to listen to it, but I seen some people reviewing it on Instagram. And bitch, I am flabbergasted. Bitch, my flabber is gasted. Do you understand what I'm saying? First off, why is Young Thug light skinned and blue eyed on the album cover? Sir, what the fuck is that about? Second off, what the fuck do you mean that your kids ain't safe? Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And then he's like the last couple of bars before the song ends, he's like, my ops are N words with the hard ER. He just keep dropping like the hard ER.
I already know you. I'm not gonna beg you to listen to me. You ain't got to worry about me wasting no more time on you.
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
You must listen. What I'm about to tell you will change the course of history.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm not draining myself. And that's what y'all ass don't get. Cause
you're in the matrix and you need to get out.
Let me tell you something. Play with the devil all you want, but one thing you will not be playing with is God and Jesus. Jesus will not be mocked. Everybody that has ever mocked the Lord ends up falling harshly. Do y'all see these song titles? Blaming Jesus. What up, Jesus? I don't know what the hell he talking about in these songs. I refuse to listen to him. But the Lord shall not be mocked, but you shall be removed. Keep running your fucking mouth and keep playing with the Lord like that. Like I said, you could play with all that devil work and you could do the biddings of the devil. But when you come to thinking that you can mock the Lord, young man, you're going to suffer greatly. I don't know who the fuck he think he playing with. I don't know what he's into or what he think he got going on. But mark my words, y'all. This God will humble him.
Welcome to the Major Study Hall. I am Miss Oracle. Thanks so much for tuning in. And yes, everything that you may be picking up in regarding to this particular artist, Young Thug, Thugger, Jeffrey, I mean, it is literally, he is a pawn in a game, a literal puppet. And especially with a lot of the Messianic symbolism, okay, the MK Ultra mind control in the form of bleaching the hair, the one eye symbolism, the coded stance of as above as below with his hand postures with the black and white color coding. All these things are systemic of controlling through emasculization. Even though, yes, people may have like a different flair when it comes to alternative styles, a lot of these things are really evident of the agenda that is not only to emasculate but to mess with the psyche and the mental strength of our people, like to wear a dress literally, you know, to Dawn wearing all white, or even in the previous image which this song Ninja is trending, is because he is a
Listen, I ain't gonna fake. I know Thug just dropped the album and all that, but I can't respect it. I'm not gonna fake, bro. I feel like we be accepting too much if we don't think enough about stuff that these celebrities be doing just because they celebrities, bro. This man put out an album with his face being white, with a song of him saying the hard R over and over and over again. Then on his Instagram, I believe it was his Instagram, he posted something saying, if you want to go big, go white. And his eyes is blue on the cover. Do y'all not think that that's weird, bro? I know nowadays critical thinking is not the coolest thing in the world, but just think for a quick moment. Y'all don't think that that's strange, bro? That this the imagery he decided to put out after everything he just went through, coming back saying basically being white is better than being black. Y'all can say, oh, he didn't say that. I mean, if we just looking at what he put out and we had to come up with our own messaging, I think that's the right thing to think he was saying, because what other way makes sense to y'all? You feel me? These celebrities be selling out, bro. They be selling out. They don't even live for themselves, bro. They got to do everything for somebody else that done bought their whole existence. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of these celebrities, bro, I don't even respect, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I am under the heavy conviction that a lot of things that he's having to do now that he's out, has a lot to the fact that he broke a code. A while back, he was recorded saying that, admitting he's a part of the Masons. And that's a part of the code. They're not supposed to say anything. They're supposed to be secretive about it. And so wearing the mask is also alluding to this whole Klansman type of thing. It also gives me a reminder of the show that recently premiered, Squid Game. Like, all these things are literal games that they have to play in order to keep their position, to keep their wealth. The checkerboard symbolism, all these things, the feminization are a part of the price that they have to pay. And even though a lot of these things, people tend to just play it off like it's fashion, no, these things are intentional because a lot of people are following what these artists are doing. A lot of people are truly controlled, just like he is. And even though he has the ability to, have a lot of followers, it just shows a lot of people are also under that level of control, manipulation, and psychosis because they're thinking that they have free will when they just played into the devil's hands. And like, for him to have this lighter complexion, blue eyes, the jewelry on both wrists, like the feminization process is in full swing with him, and he can deny it all he wants, but at the same time, they admit the very things that they do in order to keep their position, to keep their wealth flowing. And we have to really be aware of these things because, y'all, it's serious. Like, this is a part of, I want to be very careful the words I say because all these things are alleged. But if you got a heart to feel, if you got ears to really hear and eyes to see, you can see what is happening. All these people are being paid to play the game, play into contributing to mass control and psychosis, and it's in full swing. And even though, you know, they're coming out and they're saying that, they're not a part of this and that, the ironic thing is they are. They have to deny these things, but at the same time, they are so, they feel like they're untouchable. They begin to boast about these things as well. And so we're seeing more and more of these things come to the surface. We're seeing more and more that these people are becoming emboldened, like they feel as if they can just run amok without any type of true consequences because of their position, because of who their connections are or their money. But there's always going to be a time where they will have to pay for the things that they do. But we have to really be careful and really shield our minds and our hearts from this programming that's out here because yeah, these people can be talented. They can, have a trendy beat, but they also have covert lyrics and things that allude to selling the soul. But even when I looked at the lyrics to the Ninja song, there's a verse where he speaks about, he gets pink toes and he gets them to sell their soul. Like, it's real, 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 real blatantly demonic.